you have really gone out of your way to make people's lives around you better over the last year. And I think that's pretty awesome. So tell me about it.
Well, it started with actually giving love. My mom had a tree in the yard, and me and my brother, we was out there just talking. And we was like, man, I need to move this tree. So I actually broke the tree down with my arms and my hands and my body weight, just twisting, and just nothing to do. So literally, I had nothing to do. And then I thought about, I want to give my mama flowers while she's living. And I was like, well, I want to do something for her. And her yard needed, I just wanted to change her yard and just make it look nice. So I was giving love. And then I changed my mom's yard. And then I rebuilt my godmother's steps. I did her mailbox. I did her a sign. And the mailbox, when you, like we talked about yesterday, when you look good, you feel good, And when I was making the yards look good, and I realized how it makes you feel when you come home and how things are different. And you'll realize that when things look good and you feel good, you really do have a top level of energy, positive energy to keep moving. It pushes you to make other things look good, or it makes you want to do good. It makes you feel good. Yeah. So just that little thing of changing things that really made people feel good when they came home, it was making their peace feel good, extra good, because our home is our peace.
So how did you have that realization? Was it when you were at your mom's house, or was that something you've thought about before?
I really realized it when I was at my godmother's house. And, the people in the neighborhood began to talk about it. And then I did some other mailbox within the neighborhood as well. But I also realized that when something looks good for somebody else want to look good too.
And then people start getting competitive.
Yeah, they do. I don't want mine like theirs. I want it to look good, but so they want their own kind of uniqueness. And it's the same for life. Yeah. If you look at it as a concept,
Well, it sounds so simple because you started basically with mailboxes.
Yeah.
And you had to show me pictures for me to really get my mind around what you were doing when you say, oh, I fixed up their mailbox. But tell me more about what does that mean? When you say you fixed up someone's mailbox, are you talking about you paint it? Tell me about what you do. Tell me about the process.
I do whatever they want me to do. If they want the mailbox painted, I spray painted one and turned it gold. If they want to change it, we can change it. I just put a little sparkle on it, come through. It's still a diamond. It's something that still looks good. But when you take it and you just give a little bit of love, it makes it look so much better. Just dust it up a little bit. I fixed it up.
So you plant stuff around it too?
I will.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah. So then that's where it starts, right?
Right.
And then you said it kind of goes from there. The mailbox looks good, and then you want the rest of the house, the rest of the yard to look good. Then you want the rest of the house to look good. And then it's a mindset. Have you seen or felt that mindset sort of change with the people that you've helped?
Oh, yeah. Just like the mailbox, you had to go from the mailbox. And then I do welcome signs. I do wreaths. I do a little bit of everything. Stovetop covers, little stuff to go into your house. Just a lot of woodwork to say. But sometimes they'll get a board or they'll get a wreath, and then they want to change the things that's in the inside of the house, or they'll change their door. It's like a domino effect. When you see something that looks good, you want it to match. When I think it's when you get close to it, it's the vibrations change. It's just, it's really just a domino effect about it.
I think it's amazing though, because I kind of mentioned a minute ago, over the last year, a lot of people have been out of work. A lot of people have been stuck in their homes. A lot of people have been sick. If you turn on the news, there's nothing but things that give you anxiety and turmoil. But, you're an awesome example of somebody that just you know what, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something positive. And it's leading to, blessings for other people, but also you. I mean, now people are calling you saying, hey, can you do this to my mailbox? Can you do this to my yard? I mean, you did our signs out front. They look spectacular.
Thank you.
I get people driving by all the time saying, who did your signs? So, I mean, they look so much better. But, that little act of generosity of helping your mother and your godmother, and then, people call and say, hey, well, I want mine to look good too. It's all of a sudden, did you, turning into a growing business. I mean, did you ever, when you started this, did you ever think that that's where this would go, or that's where this would lead to?
Not at all. You know, when I actually first started, I did my mom's yard, and then it was some weeks until I did my godmom's yard. But you know, when I first started, that's when I had went through my car wreck, and then I had, you know, I pulled out of school because of, you know, my issues there, and then so I was kind of in a spot to where, oh, like, what am I doing wrong? You know, like, why am I back in this spot? You know, like, why does things keep happening to me that I can't control? So I went through an array of emotions. I went through an array of thoughts. And honestly, it was depression. And that's something that a lot of people do not talk about, like major depression. And I had my counselor, and I was just going through those situations. But I realized, like, the only time that I felt good is when I was giving. And when I was giving love, and when I was surrounded by it. So that's just all I began to do. And it was a way of, like, on a spiritual level, I prayed myself out of it. I don't know how, you know, but, you know, I prayed and just started to just really focus on myself, my inner self. And dealing with my own thoughts and emotions, and making myself feel okay about my life, and getting through, and realizing that things just takes time. And when life and the roads change, go with the flow, make the best of it, give love, and just move forward.
That's right.
Keep your plans. Don't lose sight of your goals. You know, it's just saying, okay, well, I didn't think a tree was going to be right there. You know, I didn't really think that it was going to, but okay, we got a little roundabout to do, but it was with me almost passing in 2017 too. It was like, man, I can't spend this much time in this space, you know, and it was really trying to fight out. And that's the way I found to fight out of it.